looking at some of these heroes, looking at the facets, Ame's going to be playing the Monkey King. So he did go for the Simian Stride facet. It's an insane amount of burst.
He also does the splinter damage off killing a tree now too. There's a little more damage that he was missing before.
Yeah.
We see rotation from XG, bring the Lich through the gate.
And at first blood, DY will collect that one, throw out the Frost Armor, and they can keep going for crit. That Squirrel's looking mighty juicy, but no. Don't have the mana.
So what do you do on Lich in these early games where you commit your spells, you run out of mana, and now you do not regen it back?
Yeah,
like, what does he do here?
This part seems really weird to me because it means, oh, what a bushwhack from Crit.
Damn.
A Blood Grenade that hits on 2 as well, but Snaking wanted to chase after Jin Q. Instead, they just get the Lich. They'll get a little bit more damage on XXS.
I feel like he's happy to die there, because like he can't get his mana back this early in the game.
Yeah.
It's so slow off the creeps. You really need the hero kills. Even then, 15% of 500 here, you're going to get, 75 mana back or whatever. Barely enough.
Yeah, it means this Lich is like, the Twisted Chakram cut him down. Malrine already putting it to use. Much harder ability to dodge.
That is a ridiculous animation.
I know, it's so
What the hell even is that?
7-minute Wisdom Rune's coming up, and Malrine, he is coming over to put some pressure on XXS. They're going to get this kill. Ensnared, Twisted Chakram to finish him off. Jin Q will manage to get the Wisdom Rune, though, for that. See if they can punish him. Spike Carapace goes out. Snaking finds his Sunray instantly countered. And that is going to be the downside of his hotspot. Is he's playing Phoenix against Nyx's Assassin, and that is one of the better counters in the game.
Probably a reason ATF picking it up here. We saw it earlier in the day as well.
Yeah, how does a Monkey King fight Legion Commander?
I mean, you mischief dodge the overwhelming odds and then build up Jinyu.
I guess, yeah.
It's supposed to be a good matchup for Monkey. Frost Shield supposed to help as well.
Duel goes off. They're trying to all in for the kill, but the lifesteal Bushwhack goes out. XTEM's not able to save his Monkey King, but they don't get the duel win either. The pullback of the Chakram finishes off the support. XTEM now on the run. He'll be able to get out of there.
This is basically what he had on the spell before. Just makes you choose now. So in theory, a slight nerf to the hero, I guess.
Yep.
But he got, this hero was Omega strong in the first place.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this hero definitely... There are a lot of heroes that got buffs, and just a couple of them got nerfs. What a Bushwhack comes in, does so much damage. XTEM, oh, he's zipping, he's TPing out, and the shot comes in from Crit. From downtown, he lands it.
Where you going, son? Nowhere.
In fact, they're trying to hunt him right now with Malrine cutting through the trees to be able to find the Monkey King. And this is looking like a very... Okay, Malrine actually shot himself a little bit too far there, but that's
that was
okay.
intentional.
I think it was because the Twisted Chakram cut down the trees that he was looking at.
Kaya for some extra reduction here.
Stupendous.
It's going to be a smoke down from XG, looking for the fight to defend this tower. Jin Q's going to lead it off. Say goodbye to your mana. Say goodbye to your life.
They're actually going to come back with Malrine and Crit, but Chain Frost goes out, chases after him. Oh, couldn't get the grab on Malrine before he zipped away there on the Timber Chain. Now Snaking tries to apply the slow. Malrine chases after him, brings down the Lich with ease. The Naga Siren creeping in from behind. Rod of Atos into an ensnare means Jin Q is stuck.
Probably wishes he had the other Lich facet off that ult, but what can you do? Oh, he does have it. I mean, it's also got to be better with the increased levels. Like 4 seconds plus on that is going to be way better than the 2 in these later fights.
Yeah, but like one of those situations where it bounces to the Timber Saw as he Timber just chains away. He has to spend 4 seconds not getting within range of somebody. Blink and Crush, but too many heroes.
We got the pull.
Yeah, but they don't have a Chain Frost, so there's nothing to stop this. And look at the shield, man. It's huge.
900 shield here.
It's just bonkers.
I mean, can you dispel it? You probably can, right?
Sure you can, but...
Yeah, that's something to think about.
Something to think about for another game, perhaps.
Well, if you wondered if Falcons would struggle immediately after this patch, I mean, does he have some like crazy talents he wants to get to or something? Is it just about increasing the ult to get the extra mana burn online? Like, the hero's talents are kind of the same.
Smart. They can't let him get off his Q. He gets it off, but dies at the same time.
And the armor is not going to help you here in this matchup.
The Twisted Chakram. Oh, the shot
It's
again
just
from
so many
Crit lands before Malrine
It's
does.
so many spells. This matchup does not seem fun for XXS. He needs to find a solution to all the spell damage in this game.
Over here.
Oh, the song to stop the TP.
That is a nice
what
find.
a smart move from Skeeter. Now, XM has a little bit of mana. He can make a small jump if he lasts through this ensnare, but he will not.
And Skeeter, this guy gets stuff done with his Naga compared to a lot of other Naga players.
Yeah.
Just makes these little kills or plays around the map. And like, you're looking at what XXS is going to do here with this extra armor facet and him being a tanky frontline. Are you really going in and tanking versus Timbersaw, who's all pure damage? Phoenix, who's going to kill your attack speed and Sunray you with this hotspot?
A bunch more pure damage, too.
Yeah, like, it seems hard for him to just go in and frontline this game.
Got him by the Rod of Atos into the Orchid, into the Bushwhack. They try and save him, but there is no hope. Once you get one disable off from Falcons, there is just a waterfall of disables pummeling you down.
I mean, I don't think they mind too much, but it could make the difference in a lot of these games of like, you get one more hit on that blade mail and maybe you win the duel versus you kill the guy after the duel.
Yeah.
Some damage.
I mean, I feel like it's the same anti-synergy that Phoenix has always had with Legion Commander in the Fire Spirits, but it's, you know,
Yeah, but
it's still a good duo, so.
Yeah, of course. And they'll narrowly get this Tormentor before Malrine shows up.
Run, run, run. Malrine, is he thinking about it? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. What? Nuts! Somehow the Twisted Chakram twists its way around the tree that Ame was sitting on, and Malrine is going to get bailed out.
Can't get back.
Wait, they're going to fight this one. They're going to go back in for the duel onto the starter, blow him up immediately. The egg is going to explode onto these two heroes. Ame, he's going to get off his Wukong's command with the BKB, so they can't go for him. Wait, maybe they can. Rod of Atos. Rod of Atos. Hold them there. Hold them there. Twisted Chakram through. Dodge the shot. Malrine takes a bit more damage. Can they finish him off? Can they get a punish? No! They can't.
So tanky.
Ame's dead. XM's dead. Oh my God. Falcons are just destroying Extreme.
They're so damn tanky. Like, what is this dive? No, half of them aren't even low. And plus this monkey punching through what Skeeter and Malrine have proposed on the front line. Well, XM will bring some back and get out. Maybe you can go for a quick smoke play now that you saw heroes on the other side of the map. It's exactly what they're going to do. This is a very heads-up play. These are the kind of moves that can get you back in the game.
Yeah, Whisper Moon spawning. They're going to go for... Oh, Timber Sauce. Maybe not the hero you want to go for first, though. Sunray getting thrown out, healing up the Timber Saw from any damage they threw out, and they got the duel on the Monkey King. It's already over. Shane Q will try and stay alive as long as possible.
I don't think this Timbersaw is killable.
No. Especially if the Phoenix is allowed to sit back there getting off Sunray, which is another downside of this Aghanim Scepter for the Nyx Assassin. He's not able to just walk in and spike Carapace with that Sunray. Hopping through, trying to cut the wave. XM, this is the only thing he can do. High risk. It doesn't work out. All it does is give Falcons another duel win.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Timber's getting banned next game because this hero looked absolutely unstoppable here, especially compared to the Storm's impact. Maybe it's a snowball effect. Like, maybe this can go the other way, but there was no early momentum here for XM, and Malrine just took everything in this game.
Yeah, potential Roshan time has started, so I'm not expecting them. Okay. Skeeter's just going to go for it. And apparently they don't care
Got the ghost off.
if he's burrowed. They're going to duel him anyway. This is a bold move from Falcons, and that Chain Frost is destroying him. Inside the Wukong's command as well. Skeeter's not taking any damage, but he's going to be chased away. Wait a minute. No, Malrine's going to go for the kill onto Ame. Now that his BKB has run out, his burst damage is insane,
that Chakram.
man. It's too much to handle. Like, they
nice
literally
detail.
started the fight in the worst way possible on the side of Falcons, and it still works for them. Now they're going to buy back on the side of Extreme, try and force a second team fight. See if he can work with the numbers advantage.
That is a lane defended. Cost of double buyback, though, including Ame's buy. Can you Frost Armor a Roche Band? Just for
That's a
sake
good
of
question.
arguing.
I mean, it heals some of those units.
I mean, it doesn't matter here, but sounds kind of funny. Spire will be dropped down, but there's another Rax. His mana's getting burned a bit, but it doesn't feel like enough to dissuade him here. And Arcane Rune is definitely going to help the Timbersaw tank some of this burn.
Middle tower is under attack.
It's coming back in. Trying to go for the starter here, but
Almost
he's got
the
that axe. Oh, geez. That was a lot of damage even through. Pops the BKB, has to back off, and Malrine has his own axe. So that makes him far more untouchable than the Slardar. Still going to try and burn through his mana, though, bit by bit. Jin Q's doing the work that he can. Finally has to roll away with the Vendetta. Malrine's just too much to handle.
This man just
for any of these heroes goes for the Vendetta hit.
Don't take
He can
damage.
burst him down. They can't stop him. Malrine still has an Aegis. He doesn't give a damn if you finish him off here. They're going to go for it a second time and finally get life number 1 of Malrine.
So do you drop Wukong on this? Are you confident enough to kill him? I don't think you are. Ame's not.
They're trying to prevent him from leaving, pulling him back in time after
Dude, this
time.
is just silly.
Amar, he's going to go for it. No, he gets hit by the stun. Right as he jumps in. XXS hits another crush on top of that one. Amar somehow still alive. He gets off a
There's the
goal and
Wukong.
actually blows up all the heroes. Malrine crushes them with the Whirling Death inside of the Wukong's command. The Timbersaw fights on.
The
It's
man
like,
don't care.
it's tickling him. He's healing, man.
Dude, look at the regen off the song.
The song full heals everybody on the side of Falcons.
This
and
one is
game 1.
Hosted.
It's been done for some time, but Falcons really show us the full extent of new patch Falcons.
New patch Timbersaw. That is what we got shown there. Like, what the hell? Why was he so tanky? Was it just the fact he got out that far ahead with Eternal Shroud versus a lineup that was almost all magic damage? I mean, there's something to be said about that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that aspect of that item in this patch didn't really change, but that just felt impossible. I don't know if I've seen a game where XM felt more useless in a long time.
Avery,
Like, he
we
just
had a
he had
discussion
no
about
viability.
Falcons, and you said pre-patch, you talked about this team, and you said they are a very interesting team because you feel like they are a team that is exposed to a potential patch because they have 2 players that share a hero pool.
Yeah.
And so if those heroes get nerfed, what does Falcons look like after that? Well, it turns out the question wasn't what happens if those heroes get nerfed, Avery. The question is what happens if those heroes get buffed? What happens if Falcons have some of their heroes get buffed between Amar and Malrine? This could be a whole new era for Falcons.
I like that Extreme are willing to try heroes like Sand King and Lich, but I look at Falcon's draft, and all of these heroes, to me, looked viable even before. I mean, maybe with the exception of Night Stalker, who is more of a niche pick, but not only were they viable before, but they got stronger with their facets.
So does it change your itemization on this hero? Does it change the timings you're playing for? Absolutely, I just don't know what those are.
Right.
A really big fundamental change to the hero. We're going to see what Skeeter can do with it in this game.
Got him on the edge there with the Burrow Strike, slows him down. Another little change from the Winter Wyvern. Really big
man.
part. Makes the hero a lot easier to use in these side lanes.
Yeah, it's
the
huge.
Sandstorm, especially since you have the facet for the Sandstorm, which I guess both are Sandstorm facets.
I mean, it is a slow right, so
DY plants the tree for himself. They cut it down, it grows right back, but they have the damage to be able to pump into DY and bring him down. And he's going this double bracer build all the time. So if he starts off nighttime, it means he's just gonna have way more regen than you normally would in the first 5 minutes of the lane, which is usually where the lane is won or lost anyway.
yeah, I don't think you're touching that guy as XM getting beat the hell up here.
Yeah, slam down to the ground, taken out. Which, you know, Leshrac has got to be the dream hero for that.
Yeah, but we're probably going to see Jin Q build a Hurricane Pike and then just Hurricane Pike someone away and deal like 300 bonus damage a hit. That's my guess as to what's going to happen here.
Ame gonna be in some trouble. Dark Pact 1 have the dust to be able to spot him, so Ame's just gonna have to fight this one out. He does have another charge of his Death Pact. If he can get it off, he's gonna be very tanky here. They have to go for DY instead, but he can't even get that. They threw too much damage onto the Clinks, lost their opportunity perhaps to get this kill. Charge back in, does run over the Tree Protector. Ame heals himself back up again. Now Malrine is in the thick of it though, with the TP coming in for the Winter Wyvern, not even needed. XTREME just runs down Malrine.
Why was Ame so tanky there? Is that just Treant heals plus the armor under the tower plus Seeds of Serenity here? Just barely tickling this Clinks.
Yeah, if you get the extra armor, and then it's 325 bonus health for each one of those Death Pact charges. 650 HP is way more with the effective HP he had underneath the tower. XTREME.
Nice Bramble dodge.
Yeah, runs through, but is going to be caught here between the Tier 1 and Tier 2. Skeeter's going to make his presence known, saying you can't make that kind of dive without punishment. Both XTREME and Falcons doing a good job of making sure tower dives are punished.
He's going to go Mage Slayer first, so kind of a defensive item for this Night Stalker. But one that's going to be pretty good versus the Sand King if you can just run in and hit him, I guess.
Yeah, certainly. Bedlam on him, on a Night Stalker, on an isolated unit.
Can you get the Pearl off? No. I'd have been able to kill crit there if he can get that off, but the root too strong, and he's just rushing Ags. You have two supports who can pierce that BKB with ultimates and slow that fight down. Try and dive him again. Will XG respond here? He's really tanky.
Winter Wyvern's coming in. Can he save XXS? Oh, he has to use the curse because Malrine identified him as a target instead. Tried to go for the charge, used the curse there. So back to the Sand King. Can't quite finish him up. He got a Burrow Strike off. Skeeter in his Wraith form. Can't do it either, but he's going to come back on a second life off the Reincarnation. And finally, the Sand King dies. XTREME completely out of mana here. He comes in, doesn't do nearly enough damage as his mana runs out, and once he's gone, there's no more damage left. He's just run over healers in the back line.
He's not done. Just diving the Tier 2 at 12 minutes here. Skeeter does not care, and he'll claim another huge team fight win for Falcons here. XG looking for some momentum in this game. They're going to smoke up, find the Chen. This would be a big kill if they can grab him. Maybe some of his creeps as well. Slow down the presence on the map. It will do just that. Now Ame is going to start to get active.
Yeah, Leshrax level 12. Despite all the fight winning for Falcons, it's XTREME who gets to 12 first.
I feel like if XG get to this Bloodstone plus that Sand King Ags, which they have done, he probably needs, you know, one and a half more items here to really make it work. But if they can center the team fight around that before the big defensive items come out from Falcons, it's a lot of scary spell damage to go into. See if it can do anything here to save him. Every spine just missed that Primal Beast. Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, it seemed like it. It's gonna use the darkness to chase down the Winter Wyvern. Ame, I'm not even sure if Ame really wants to be a part of this fight. XTREME's gonna show up, terrorize. Is Crit gonna throw this out here? Still chasing after the Winter Wyvern. Got off the Cold Embrace now, but Ame's the one in trouble here. Using the Death Pact, trying to heal himself up a little bit. Curse goes out, but he'd already kind of blocked that damage the Clinks was trying to put into Amar. Now Jin Q's gonna get run down. XTREME died on the side, down river.
They're super disconnected here.
So if the Night Stalker hits the Leshrac,
it's good.
And Malrine is going to take no damage from the Lesh at all with this Eternal Shroud.
It's scary. It's a scary first set of items to go up against with this much magic damage where you didn't get the early fights going your way.
I mean, DY is having a poke and it's just going to result in him dying. This Bedlam being passed over to a Night Stalker, a Primal Beast, or a Wraith King is so valuable, particularly for the Primal Beast, because then the Bramble's amping up the magic damage that the Primal Beast is doing.
It's going to be XG smoking down here, but they're late to the party.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for a Chen kill again, which they may not even get.
This is a long reach, but they should get him here. Though Falcons are responding.
He's got mech and a lot of heal, but he couldn't get it off in time. Stunned for too long.
I mean, if XG get out of here, they're going to be really happy with this. But will they get out of here?
There's so much chase from the side of Falcon, so many brambles to catch all of these heroes, and he got the Winter Wyvern, which is just what they wanted at the start. No real good saves, no good curses. They're too spread out. And if they had Darkness, XM would be dead as well. Now we've got a Blink Dagger on the Night Stalker, even more fast initiation for big pickoff.
Oh, the plus 40%.
Look at him go.
What can you do? He's too big.
The size that does it.
Yeah, it's like some old Lone Drew Demolish or something.
Radiant's middle
Yeah.
tower.
I mean, it definitely accelerates the game. That's for sure.
Dire are scanning.
Still a 7K difference. And he is going that Hurricane Pike. See, I told you, man. I told you.
There's no way it's going to do that much damage, right?
I don't know. I mean, how much? Probably a decent amount.
Yeah, but it's physical damage. I feel like there's no way it's just... Like, an Enchantress is just a much better version of this. One damage for every 10 attack range over 400.
Well, we may never see it at this rate. Because XG are getting run down on the map. And once more, it feels like they
Radiant
suddenly
structures
lack
are
the mid-game
fortified.
damage to combat the tankiness that Falcons have presented them with. This Spectral Blades look pretty good in the fights for the Wraith King. He doesn't have to necessarily even stick on somebody. He can just hit him, run away, go on a different target.
Yeah, we should look at the damage breakdown numbers at the end. See what kind of damage that ability brought to this game by itself.
All right, I mean, this is who XG want to be on the front line.
Oh, they go on the Sand King at the same time here. And Skeeter, he's going to use up his life. Good terrorize, hits on 2. But Wraith King's going to come back underneath the Sandstorm. Malrine goes for the Winter Wyvern again, trying to deal with this hero, but it's going to be the Wraith King in trouble here. Overgrowth's going to be used,
off.
keeping Jin-Q alive a little bit longer. Finally, Skeeter goes down, but his Wraith form is still up, and he gets one more swing to finish off the Sand King. Now the rest of his team, they're going to come in and try and clean up. XM is running out of mana. The Mage Slayer is causing some issues for his damage output. He just can't quite finish off these heroes.
That's done.
It's not enough. They have too much HP, they have too much magic resistance, and he doesn't have enough magic damage because of the Mage Slayer.
I mean, XG almost get this fight they're looking for with the Lash Sand King on the front line. They take the Wraith King down twice, but it takes so damn long. All this damage just wasted from XM as it gets split on all these beefy cores into the Mage Slayer. Ancient Golem just gonna buff the HP levels even more. We're still looking for Deso charges for Ame.
He doesn't have a single one yet. Oh.
Like, it just feels like the clock is ticking here to find that team fight. Oh, look at the split.
Yeah, I can't even cold embrace him because he would just die to the magic damage.
You're laughing, but he's gonna Hurricane Pike some fool, and he's gonna shred him like paper.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, they get the Golem here. Not a bad little victory.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
ATF found his mark.
And Skeeter follows it up.
They actually got him out, though.
Did manage to get the Split Earth. Now as Skeeter tries to retreat. Oh, this could be really big if the Sandstorm manages to keep these heroes in place. Malrine somehow dies past everything to be able
Was
to
it
finish
worth
off the
it,
Winter
though?
Wyvern. Malrine, I mean,
He had Gem, too.
this guy's got an obsession. He knows who he wants to kill in a fight. It doesn't matter where they're at,
I
apparently.
mean, was it himself? Because that was just a suicide straight up.
It really was.
That is an expensive one, too. He had a kill streak. He had Gem.
Illusion.
So they could all just decide, okay, we're just going to triple BKB it up.
I mean, they don't want to buy BKBs into the Overgrowth curse, but yeah. They're going to find the Chen again. Nice little pickoff. So XG regains some momentum in this game. Downside is you might have to pop BKBs early, which can open room for that Overgrowth to stall it out, but I guess you have the Manta on the Night Stalker to prepare for that already, so. Somehow Ame is top network here. That is kind of crazy to think about. They're going to take the fight on the Wraith King.
Force him out of that Sandstorm area.
Oh, what is this damage?
The damage is just too much for the Sand King.
What
man.
is
Every
that?
single time, Malrine just dives into the Sandstorm, somehow doesn't get hit by a Burrow Strike, kills the Sand King.
Is that how it works?
Oh, no, maybe it's not. I mean, maybe I misunderstood it. All right. The high ground is still obnoxious. No matter how much armor you have, there's just
flanking
a
top.
split earth spam. Sand. Ooh, yeah, Winter Wyvern straight for him. Force Staff trying to get him away. Overgrowth as well. Here comes Malrine for it, and he gets him. They also finished up the Tree Protector, but now he's stuck on
got hit by the
tier
spine.
4s with the Sand King. Constant Burrow Strikes hitting him. He tries to pop the Bloodstone for a little bit more heal. Now a pipe goes off. He's healing through the damage because they can't get through the pipe and the Eternal Shroud.
How does he get out of there?
And all the armor. So much armor.
That was the overextension XG needed to punish. I mean, they got ATF on the first life, but that's all it is. Life number 1. Still, is this enough to dissuade Falcons? They forced the Wyvern buyback. Oh, Ame, you're flirting with danger, my friend. But he knows he has to take some risk in this game. They found an isolated target. Falcons not ready for this.
Life 1. Life 2. Can't blink away. Gets a Force Staff, but he's chased after with that Sandstorm. Reposition on top of these heroes and a Winter's Curse that is beautifully placed to catch all of these extra heroes. The Wraith King's gonna die, and now one by one they're gonna mow through these heroes. First is gonna be that Snake King. Now they're gonna go towards Malrine, but Malrine, he's been shown to be very tough to deal with. Fortunately, the charge didn't go far, and XM is still on top of him. Another Split Earth lands. He'll finish him up. I don't know, the Dark Willow getting close. What for exactly? Because now he's gonna get chased down. Crit.
The right-click damage. Not enough.
Not enough right-click damage, man. He needed more attack range.
Mine says minus 35-second Burrow Strike cooldown.
Oh, I see that one too.
Well, they're going to start the fight on the Wraith King again. Soft poke him here, try and get some extension, but...
Hit him with the rock.
Oh, I mean, they get Malrine. Yes, BKB now.
BKB, turnaround Bloodstone. Trying to do some damage here with the Night Stalker jumping in the middle of this. He did get hit by one of those tings from the Sand King. He's have to back away, but now they get the curse on him as well with all these Chen creeps surrounding him right now. Looks really good. Terrorize, pushing back the heroes. They need to finish off Amar. They need to be able to do the damage with the Epicenter. It can't do it. These heroes can fight through the Epicenter, no problem. It was the Leshrax damage that was causing them issues before. Now Ame on the run. Fortunately, with his BKB and invisibility, he's able to get away from Skeeter and Malrine, but they do not have buyback on the Leshrac or the Sand King. So Falcons just clear through. They've cleared through the gauntlet and can go for Megas now.
That curse looked great on paper, but they all got stunned in the curse, so nobody actually hit Amar. And now XG in trouble. Do not have buyback on these two cores. They're missing 60 gold for the Leshrac.
Oh! Cut the Winter Wyvern on the Bramble, and Amar instantly jumps on that. Another hero with no buyback now, as Falcons seem to be caring more about catching DY than taking buildings.
They just don't care about Ame.
Nope.
Just not a threat.
Too much armor. Yeah, trying to live in the trees. Malrine will bulldoze him down.
Too much HP here in this lineup. Too fast.
We'll get one more fight. It'll be a 3 versus 5 without the supports.
Do have all their cores up.
XM is going to lead the charge. See if he can get Falcons to go on him. Bumped up. Okay, now the response from the Sand King. But once again, Malrine is just trampling around inside of this Sandstorm and doing way more damage to the Sand King than the Sand King does back.
It's not a fair fight.
It's really not. And Ame's damage just looks pitiful whenever he tries to hit Malrine, and he uses the Uproar. It's too much armor for him.
Oh, nice stuns.
Yeah, stuns are stacking up, but a buyback here. XM, he's gonna hit. He's gonna have to hit the craziest splitters to keep this one going underneath the fountain even. Oh, Bar passes off the aggro. doesn't live. Now the Wraith King's gonna come back and maybe die a second time. Blinks backwards. Maureen, he's gonna die. Wait a minute. Skater, he can't quite finish off the Ancient Can. He's going for it. He's going for it. He gets it. Closes out game 2 in a bit of style. Falcons absolutely work Extreme Gaming on a new patch.
I just felt like they had their ideas solidified a bit more coming straight out of that new change. And these lineups just worked really well together. You could see the straightforwardness in terms of what they're trying to achieve together, buffing up all this HP, just negating any sort of magical presence XG had in these early fights. We saw glimpses of what their lineup could do with these multi-hero curses, setting up for the like Overgrowth, Sandstorm, Burrow Strikes going through, and Ame getting to that late game, but they never had tempo in this game. They were always playing from behind. And that's just a death sentence for Chen. When this hero gets out ahead, when he can buff everybody up and you're just taking those objectives, you never look back. Shout out to Crit for a deathless game here.